Hi everyone. Welcome back to Did You Know? Today, we're talking about something you probably do every single day, listening to music. But did you know music doesn't just entertain you, it physically changes your brain? It releases the same pleasure chemicals as eating your favorite food. Babies can recognize songs they heard inside the womb. And learning to play an instrument actually restructures your brain. Music is way more powerful than most people realize. Let's find out why. Did you know that listening to music you love triggers your brain to release dopamine, the same pleasure chemical that activates when you eat delicious food or receive a reward? Brain imaging studies have actually shown this happening in real time. That shiver you get when a song hits just right? That's a literal dopamine rush. Music also activates more parts of your brain simultaneously than almost any other activity. It lights up areas for language, memory, emotion, and movement all at once. No wonder humans have been making music for at least 40,000 years. Here's something beautiful. Studies have shown that newborn babies can recognize music they heard while still inside the womb. During the third trimester, babies can hear sounds from outside, and if a mother plays the same song repeatedly, the baby will show a preference for that song after being born. Their heart rate and brain activity change when they hear the familiar melody. And learning to play a musical instrument takes this even further. It actually changes the physical structure of your brain, increasing gray matter and strengthening the connections between the two halves of your brain. Okay, time for a myth buster. You've probably heard that listening to Mozart makes you smarter, the famous Mozart effect. Well, it's mostly not true. The original 1993 study found a small, temporary improvement in spatial reasoning that lasted about 10 to 15 minutes. But the media blew it up into Mozart makes babies geniuses, and it's been repeated ever since. Listening to any music you enjoy can temporarily boost your mood and focus, but it won't permanently raise your IQ. What does make you smarter is actually playing music. That's where the real brain benefits are. Did you know that about 90% of people get songs stuck in their head at least once a week? Scientists call them earworms, and they happen because your brain's auditory cortex keeps replaying a musical loop even when the music has stopped. The catchier and more repetitive the song, the more likely it is to get stuck. And here's something amazing, music therapy is used in real hospitals to help patients with brain injuries, stroke recovery, and even Parkinson's disease. Music can help patients recover speech and motor functions because it activates so many brain areas at once. Music really is medicine. So let's go over what we just learned. Music triggers dopamine release, the same pleasure chemical as eating your favorite food. Babies can recognize songs from the womb. Playing an instrument physically changes your brain structure. The Mozart effect is mostly a myth, playing music is what really helps. About 90% of people get earworms weekly. And music therapy is used in hospitals to help brain injury patients recover. Music truly is one of the most powerful things in our lives. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. See you next time.